rain mar your plans in the Northeast this afternoon? We'll have all the details coming up in a moment. But first, let's join Dr. Steve Lyons with a look at our tropical update.
Well, thanks, Kristen. And we've got some interesting things going on in the Pacific, a new tropical depression, and maybe tropical storm later today. But it's fairly quiet in the Atlantic, and let's start with the Gulf of Mexico and see just how quiet it really is. It's very, very quiet out there. And, maybe we can go to our backup stack. The Gulf of Mexico has been under a surface high pressure ridge all summer long, and we basically have surface westerly winds over the northern Gulf of Mexico, light and variable winds in the southwest Gulf, and very, very, very fair conditions. Not much going on there at all. So we're in great shape. Now, as we go down into the Caribbean Sea, you can see that we're really pretty good shape there as well. We had this big area of thunderstorm activity in the extreme southern Gulf, but that's not developing into anything special, and you can see the northern Gulf basically covered with high pressure. Now, the Caribbean Sea, we've been monitoring a weak low pressure area, a trough of low pressure right in this area, traveling to the west. And you can see as it goes to the western part of the Caribbean, it's getting a little more convective. This is a little more favorable area for development than is the central Caribbean, but we really don't expect much development the next 24 hours from that either. So we're in great shape there. Now, as we go out into the central Atlantic, we can see that we've been monitoring a low pressure center about right here. And this low has been relatively weak, and it's still not doing too much, and it continues to move to the west, and it's running out of space because it's going to run into the east coast of South America. And here we have it on the high-resolution visible imagery there. This is it right here. Weak low-pressure center in here, continues to move to the west, and it's very close to the South American coast. So we're in very good shape there. We don't expect that development to happen very quickly, and if it does, it's going to have to move north in a real hurry to clear the coast of South America. So we're in great shape there. We just don't expect any development farther off to the northeast. The weather there is very nice as well. Now, as we go off the coast of Africa, we've been monitoring a very nice tropical wave there, and it was very active yesterday with thunderstorm activity. But today it's looking a little more ragged, which is great news, and we'll have to monitor that as it creeps across the coast of Africa and off the coast and into the Atlantic Ocean. Right now, we don't expect any significant development from it at all, but we're still looking at it. Now, here's our new tropical depression. This is Tropical Depression 7E. It's got winds of about 35 miles per hour, just subtropical storm force, and it's starting to get a little more well organized. It's moving off to the west-northwest. You can see here the circulation center is about right here. And this may become a tropical storm later on today, so we'll have to keep an eye on it. Here's the latest information on TD80. At 8 a.m. this morning, Pacific Daylight Time, it was at 12.3 north, 110.5 west. That's about 725 miles south of Cabo San Lucas down here in southern Baja California, moving to the west-northwest at 10. So that's moving away from the coast. That's good news, and we don't expect that right now to affect the coast. It's expected to come out here. Could take a little more northward turn, but is already at the same longitude as Baja, so we're expecting it to clear the coast and not affect them now. So we're in very good shape. And let's get back now to Kristen and see what she's got going on weather-wise in the northeast.
Okay, thank you very much, Steve. And as a matter of fact, things are looking pretty interesting across the country, especially here in the northeast, where we still have our trough of low pressure that has been pumping in the moisture for Boston and also Concord, New Hampshire, with very steady rainfall throughout the morning hours. We also have a cold front that will come swinging through by this afternoon, so we're looking for strong storms to develop in the northeast, and that could be developing as soon as the midday hour in central New York, and also for Buffalo. You could see some heavier downpours. While we are going to be watching an area of low pressure here in Arkansas begin to die farther to the southeast. That's where rain and maybe even a few thunderstorms could be breaking out in Memphis, possibly as far east as Nashville, and also in northern Mississippi and in Birmingham, Alabama. Our other trough will come through the Dakotas, and those could be generating some strong thunderstorms, possibly even severe in the western portions of North and South Dakota.